Welcome back to English Listening with Mai. In this lesson, you will learn 100 natural English phrases that native speakers use every day. These expressions will help you understand real conversations more easily. For each phrase, you will hear the phrase, the meaning, and a natural example sentence. Let's begin. Phrase 1. What have you been up to? Meaning, a friendly way to ask what someone has been doing recently. Example, hey, it's been a while. What have you been up to? Phrase 2. I've been busy lately. Meaning, you have had many things to do recently. Example, I haven't had much free time. I've been busy lately. Phrase 3. That's a good question. Meaning, you say this before answering something thoughtful. Example, that's a good question. Let me think about it. Phrase 4. I'm glad you asked. Meaning, you are happy someone asked about something. Example, I'm glad you asked. I was planning to explain it. Phrase 5, let me check. Meaning, you will verify some information. Example, let me check the schedule. Phrase 6, just so you know. Meaning, you are about to give useful information. Example, just so you know, the meeting starts earlier tomorrow. Phrase 7, keep me posted, meaning ask someone to update you with new information. Example, keep me posted about the project. Phrase 8, I'll look into it, meaning you will investigate or research something. Example, I'm not sure what happened, but I'll look into it. Phrase 9, that rings a bell, meaning something sounds familiar. Example, that name rings a bell. Phrase 10, I see your point, meaning you understand someone's opinion. Example, I see your point about the budget. Phrase 11, that's fair, meaning you agree something is reasonable. Example, you worked hard on it. That's fair. Phrase 12, I get the picture, meaning you understand the situation. Example, okay, I get the picture now. Phrase 13, that's a tough one, meaning something is difficult to answer or decide. Example, that's a tough one. I need time to think. Phrase 14, let's take a look, meaning you will examine something together. Example, let's take a look at the report. Phrase 15, give it some thought, meaning take time to think carefully. Example, give it some thought before deciding. Phrase 16, that could work, meaning the idea may be a good solution. Example, that could work if we plan it well. Phrase 17, that might help, meaning Something may improve the situation. Example, taking a break might help. Phrase 18, let's give it a try, meaning attempt something. Example, let's give it a try and see what happens. Phrase 19, I'm open to that, meaning you are willing to consider the idea. Example, I'm open to that suggestion. Phrase 20, that sounds reasonable, meaning the idea seems logical and fair. Example, that sounds reasonable. Let's do it. Great work. You've just learned 20 more natural English phrases used by native speakers every day. These expressions appear constantly in real conversations. Practice listening to them again and again. The more you hear them, the more natural English will feel. Let's continue. Phrase 21, I'll keep you posted, meaning you will give updates when new information appears. Example, I'll keep you posted about the meeting. Phrase 22, that works for me, meaning you agree with a suggestion. Example, let's meet tomorrow afternoon. That works for me. Phrase 23, let's see how it goes, meaning you will observe the situation before deciding. Example, we'll try this plan and see how it goes. Phrase 24, I'll think about it, meaning you need time to consider something. Example, that's an interesting idea. I'll think about it. Phrase 25, I'll take a look, meaning you will check something. Example, I'll take a look at the document. Phrase 26, I'll see what I can do, meaning you will try to help. Example, I'll see what I can do to fix the problem. Phrase 27, let's find out, meaning you will discover the answer. Example, I'm not sure if the store is open. Let's find out. Phrase 28, that's good to know, meaning you appreciate receiving information. Example, that's good to know. Thanks for telling me. Phrase 29, I'm glad to hear that, meaning you are happy about someone's good news. Example, you got the job? I'm glad to hear that. Phrase 30, that must be nice, meaning you think someone's situation sounds pleasant. Example, you're working from home today? That must be nice. Phrase 31, that must be difficult, meaning you show empathy for someone's situation. Example, working 2 jobs must be difficult. Phrase 32, that explains it, meaning you now understand the reason for something. Example, oh, the meeting was canceled? That explains it. Phrase 33, I see what happened, meaning you now understand the situation. Example, I see what happened with the schedule. Phrase 34. That's understandable, meaning you accept someone's reason or reaction. Example, you're tired after working all night. That's understandable. Phrase 35. That's understandable, meaning you show empathy and acceptance. Example, you needed more time to finish the project. That's understandable. Phrase 36. That makes sense to me, meaning you think the explanation is logical. Example, that makes sense to me. Phrase 37. I'm with you on that, meaning you agree with someone's opinion. Example, I'm with you on that. It's a great idea. Phrase 38. I'm not convinced, meaning you are unsure or doubtful. Example, I'm not convinced this plan will work. Phrase 39. That's not a bad idea, meaning you think the suggestion might be good. Example, that's not a bad idea, actually. Phrase 40. It might work, meaning the idea has potential. Example, it might work if we adjust the plan. Excellent progress. You have now learned 40 natural English phrases used by native speakers in everyday conversations. These expressions will help you recognize real English more easily. Take time to listen again and repeat the phrases. Let's continue. Phrase 41. That's a relief, meaning you feel better after hearing good news. Example, the report was accepted. That's a relief. Phrase 42. What do you think? Meaning you ask for someone's opinion. Example, I'm considering this idea. What do you think? Phrase 43. How does that sound? Meaning, you check if someone agrees with a plan. Example, we could meet tomorrow afternoon. How does that sound? Phrase 44. What do you mean? Meaning, you ask someone to explain further. Example, what do you mean by that? Phrase 45. Can you explain that? Meaning, you ask for clarification. Example, I'm not sure I understand. Can you explain that? Phrase 46. Let me explain. Meaning, you introduce an explanation. Example, let me explain how this works. Phrase 47. Here's the thing. Meaning, you introduce an important point. Example, here's the thing. We don't have enough time. Phrase 48. That's the way it is. Meaning, you accept a situation as reality. Example, sometimes things change. That's the way it is. Phrase 49. That's how it works. Meaning, You explain how a system operates. Example, you submit the form online. That's how it works. Phrase 50. That's how it goes. Meaning, life includes ups and downs. Example, sometimes plans fail. That's how it goes. Phrase 51. I'm not surprised. Meaning you expected the result. Example, he got the promotion. I'm not surprised. Phrase 52. That's surprising. Meaning you didn't expect something. Example, that's surprising. I didn't know that. Phrase 53. I didn't expect that. Meaning something happened unexpectedly. Example, I didn't expect that outcome. Phrase 54. That came out of nowhere. Meaning something happened suddenly. Example, the storm came out of nowhere. Phrase 55. That caught me off guard, meaning something surprised you. Example, that question caught me off guard. Phrase 56. I didn't see that coming, meaning you did not anticipate the result. Example, I didn't see that coming at all. Phrase 57. That's good news, meaning you are happy about the information. Example, you passed the exam. That's good news. Phrase 58. That's bad news, meaning you react to negative information. Example, the flight was canceled. That's bad news. Phrase 59. Things will work out, meaning you believe the situation will improve. Example, don't worry, things will work out. Phrase 60. Everything will be fine, meaning you reassure someone. Example, relax, everything will be fine. Great work. You have now learned 60 natural English phrases used in real conversations. Understanding these phrases will help you follow everyday English much more easily. Listen again and try repeating the phrases out loud. Let's continue. Phrase 61. I see what you're saying, meaning you understand another person's point or argument. Example, I see what you're saying, but we might need another solution. Phrase 62. That's the main point, meaning you highlight the most important idea. Example, that's the main point of the discussion. Phrase 63. Let's move forward, meaning continue progress or begin the next step. Example, we've talked enough about the problem. Let's move forward. Phrase 64. Let's start over, meaning begin again from the beginning. Example, this didn't work. Let's start over. Phrase 65. We'll deal with it, meaning you will handle a problem when necessary. Example, if something goes wrong, we'll deal with it. Or phrase 66. Let's focus on this, meaning direct attention to a specific topic. Example, let's focus on this problem first. Phrase 67, that's the situation, meaning you summarize the current circumstances. Example, so that's the situation right now. Phrase 68, let's be clear, meaning you want to explain something precisely. Example, let's be clear about the expectations. Phrase 69, here's the plan, meaning you're about to explain what will happen. Example, here's the plan, we leave at 8. Phrase 70, that's the goal, meaning you describe the desired result. Example, we want to finish this project today, that's the goal. Phrase 71, let's make a decision, meaning it's time to choose something. Example, we've discussed this enough, let's make a decision. Phrase 72, that's not necessary, meaning something is not required. Example, you don't need to bring anything, that's not necessary. Phrase 73, that's important, meaning you emphasize something significant. Example, that's important to remember. Phrase 74, that's the reason, meaning you explain why something happened. Example, that's the reason we arrived early. Phrase 75, that's part of the process, meaning something is a normal step in achieving a goal. Example, making mistakes is part of the process. Phrase 76, that's the right approach, meaning you approve of someone's method. Example, that's the right approach to solving this. Phrase 77, that's the best option, meaning one choice is better than the others. Example, after thinking about it, that's the best option. Phrase 78, that's a smart move, meaning someone made a wise decision. Example, saving money early is a smart move. Phrase 79, that's a great strategy, meaning a plan is very effective. Example, that's a great strategy for growing a business. Phrase 80, that's the next step, meaning you describe what should happen after the current step. Example, we finished the research, that's the next step. Excellent progress, You have now learned 80 natural English phrases used in everyday conversations. These expressions help you follow discussions, meetings, and casual conversations more easily. Take time to listen again and repeat them aloud. Let's finish the final set of phrases. Phrase 81. Let's wrap this up, meaning finish something. Example, we've covered everything. Let's wrap this up. Phrase 82. We're almost there, meaning you're close to finishing something. Example, keep going, we're almost there. Phrase 83. That's the big picture, meaning the overall idea or summary. Example, that's the big picture of the project. Phrase 84. That's the final step, meaning the last action needed to complete something. Example, submit the form online. That's the final step. Phrase 85, let's make it happen, meaning encouragement to start working on something. Example, that's a great idea. Let's make it happen. Phrase 86, we're making progress, meaning things are improving. Example, the project is moving forward. We're making progress. Phrase 87, that's a step in the right direction, meaning something improves the situation. Example, this solution is a step in the right direction. Phrase 88, that's good enough, meaning something meets the minimum requirement. Example, oh, the report looks fine, that's good enough. Phrase 89, that will do, meaning something is acceptable. Example, this explanation will do. Phrase 90, that should work, meaning something is likely to succeed. Example, this plan should work. Phrase 91, let's give it some time, meaning wait before making another decision. Example, let's give it some time and see what happens. Phrase 92, let's go from there, meaning continue after the current step. Example, we'll finish this part and go from there. Phrase 93, that's what matters, meaning that is the most important thing. Example, you did your best. That's what matters. Phrase 94, that's what counts, meaning that is the important factor. Example, hard work is what counts. Phrase 95, that's the key, meaning that is the most important factor. Example, consistency is the key to learning English. Phrase 96, that's the secret, meaning a hidden method for success. Example, practice every day. That's the secret. Phrase 97, that's the challenge, meaning something difficult to achieve. Example, learning a language takes time. That's the challenge. Phrase 98, that's the opportunity, meaning a chance to do something beneficial. Example, this job is a great opportunity. Phrase 99, that's the result, meaning the final outcome. Example, we worked hard and that's the result. Phrase 100, that's how it's done, meaning a successful method has been demonstrated. Example, great work, that's how it's done. You have now learned 100 natural English phrases that native speakers use every day. These expressions appear constantly in real conversations. Save this video and practice by repeating the phrases. Listening to them regularly will also help you understand natural English much faster. See you in the next practice lesson.